Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Musaiev and Karmov. This extremely beautiful chess game was played in Soviet Union in 1979. Musaiev had white pieces and he started at d4. Karmov played d5, c4, queen's gambit, e6 declined, knight to f3, knight to f6, knight to c3, and now c5. C takes on d5, black to move. Knight takes on d5, the most played move. Sometimes black plays e takes on d5. Knight takes on d5, e3, knight to c6, bishop to d3, c takes on d4, e takes on d4, and white has an isolated queen's pawn, which is not relevant to our story. Bishop to b4, pinning the knight, bishop to d2 unpinning, queen to a5, more pressure on the knight, a3, asking a question, but the bishop didn't know the answer, so the knight answered. Knight takes on c3, a takes on b4, black to move, and it looks like that black is losing. What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Please pause and find the best move for black. What did you find? If queen takes on b4, what happens then? B takes on c3 and white is better, much better. And what else? If knight takes on d1, then pawn takes queen, and after knight takes on b2, bishop to f1, and white is better. The knight can't escape. Back to our game. In this position, play with the black pieces. Karmov. Play this amazing move. Knight takes on b4. What a move. Bishop to e4. If rook takes on a5, then knight takes on d3. Check. And after king to f1, knight takes queen, and after say king to e2, knight from 1 takes on b2 and black is better. Back to our game. Play with the white pieces. Play this very nice move. Bishop to e4. And it looks like that white is winning. That's how it looks like. But play with the black pieces, Karmov. Play this extraordinary move. Impossible to find. Well, nearly impossible to find move. But if you wish, you can pause and try to find that move. But don't pause for too long. What did you decide? Are you ready to see the move? The move is this impossible queen to d5 move. Unbelievable. White to move. Bishop takes on d5. What else? If pawn takes knight, queen takes on e4, check. So, bishop takes on d5, knight to d3, check. King to f1, knight takes queen, king to e2. If rook takes on d1, e takes on d5. Perhaps bishop to a2 should have been considered, but after knight takes on b2, black is a bit better. So we have king to e2, forking two knights. Which knight to save? How would you continue? Karmov played pawn takes bishop. Rook from h takes on d1. Knight takes on b2. Play with the black pieces, played some spectacular moves and won 2 pawns. But white is now ahead in the development. Which side will win? What do you think? Rook from d to b1. Knight to c4. Rook to b1, threatening rook takes pawn on d5. Karmov castle at king's side. Rook takes on d5, and black is now only 1 pawn up. Rook to e8, check. King to d3, bishop to e6. Attacking the rook. Well, black managed to develop, and has an extra pawn. Black is better. Do you agree? The game continued. Rook to c5, threatening to chop the knight. Knight to d6. Knight to g5, attacking the bishop. What is the best square for the bishop? What would you do? Karmov played bishop to f5 check. King to c3. h6, attacking the knight. White to move. If the knight goes to f3, the knight to e4 check is tiny bit unpleasant. So, after h6, bishop to f4 was played. Black to move. Another very interesting moment of the game. Do you take the knight, or do you save the knight on d6? The knight on d6 is defending the bishop on f5. So what to do? Karmov played the best move. What is the best move? Karmov played b6. Attack is the best defense. Rook to d5. But now, rook from a to c8 check. King to b4. a5 check. King to a4. How would you continue to attack now? Bishop to c2 check was played. King to a3. Black played a move and white resigned, and the move is the obvious one. Knight to c4 check. White resigned. One line goes like this. King to a2. Rook to e2. Threatening some kind of discovered check. Maybe even checkmate. And who cares about the knight to g5? After the logical move, rook to c1, making the room for the king on a1, bishop to e4, discovered check, and after king to a1, bishop takes rook. What a wild game. How many moves did you guess? What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.